What's going on, YouTube? How are y'all doing this evening? Good morning if you're on my side of the globe. Apologize for the late start. To be honest with you guys, I forgot it was Saturday. Well, over here anyway. Um, I've been working. Well, hold on. Let me cam up first. I apologize, you guys. I've been working like overtime. I've been doing like, y'all know I usually do 2 videos a day. I've been doing 4 videos a day because I am actually leaving tomorrow evening. Spending the night in Bangkok and then going to Saran for 3 nights, and then I'll be back in Pattaya. I got invited to a Thai wedding. Um, Interesting too because it's a brother getting married. Because guys that travel to actually find long-term relationships, apparently that's not a real thing in this travel space. Apparently, according to the detractors, men that travel, they only travel to get boxed, leave for a couple days, get boxed, and come back, according to them. Right. But I get invited to a wedding. Okay. Yeah, not to mention the damn near 50 examples that I got on my foreign testimonial playlist, but yeah, okay. Anyway, make sure y'all follow me on TikTok and Average Man Unplugged, as well as Instagram. That is the email. Anything you want me to react to, that is the music channel. Actually, got another mixtape coming out in a couple weeks. It'll be dropping on Halloween. Passport Music Volume 4. I think y'all gonna like that one because this one is gonna have that track at the end of my videos that everybody been asking about. So be on the lookout for that. That is the link to the merch if you want to support in that manner. And that is the link to the travel vlog channel. All right, let's see who we got in here. We got a new member, Amir Fields, man. Thank you for becoming a member, sir. Shout out to my moderators, Alex and Mrs. Dawn. Details, what's up? Jermaine, what's going on, brother? Eternal Virtues, what's good, bro? Man 313 in the building. Passport Blueprint. Yeah, I'm like, bro. Yeah. Only because I forgot what day it was. I was like, but like I said, it's because I've been working so much on content. Because I don't want to, I don't want to have to work on content while I'm in Saran because I'm going to a wedding. I'm going to be there for 3 nights. I don't got any idea what they got planned. So it's like, Benedetta about to run up. What's going on, bro? Russell Stewart, first time in the building, man. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, yeah, I gotta give credit where credit is due, man. Shout out to Rodney Thomas. God, I hope he don't kill me for saying his name, but that's that's what's on Instagram, man. But shout out to that brother for sending me that. He sent me that on Instagram a while ago. And when he sent that to me, I was like, damn, you know what? I think I might use that for the lives. I'm considering using that for my intros on my uploads in the future. I might do that. I'm considering it. Because I think he sent me some other ones that I could use too. You noticed that too, Reggie? Interesting. I have noticed that though. It does seem like I have noticed it does seem like you don't hear American white women. Mm. He said I hear the tiredness. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Like and imagine, man, at one point in time I used to put up 3 videos a day. I don't know how the hell I was doing that. Blue Exodus was going on, brother. Eat Saint Lamont was going on. The male's perspective was going on, brother. Reggie Smith. Oh damn, for real. I'm like, I need to check that out. Cause I did a live reaction to her like a couple weeks ago, but when I saw it was a part two, I was like, oh, this woman's still nagging. I'm like she's still nagging because the men that she want probably ain't giving her no attention. Yeah, I'm like, cause the men that you want are probably the ones that are with the that are with the baddies out here. Tiberius with the $5 super that says, "Bro, did you see ABBA and Break dumping on passport rolls?" He called them ABBA and Break. Oh man, that is hilarious. Nah, I didn't, cause like I told you guys, I don't watch them. Like I used to watch their content for a long time, man, but it's like after the beef with Fresh and Fit, man, I was like, I just kind of tuned out. I tuned out on both of them when it came to that because it was just that was just so ongoing. And then you had O'Shea Duke Jackson covering that shit like he was commentating some kind of sports league game or something. I'm like, bro, I'm good, man. That shit kind of got annoying. Damn, you sent me one too, bro. Did you send it to me email or Instagram, man? You might have to send it again. Oh, dude, I got too many people sending me stuff, brother. My bad. Got your suit. What you mean suit? What suit you get? Oh yeah, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan of Marvel and DC. Period. Yeah, I'm a dork like that. Like I was gonna wear my new Joker shirt that I just got back home, but I was like, nah, I'm not about to wear it because I'm gonna be in the house for real. I don't want to wear a house. I don't want to wear a shirt for the first time and just be in the house all day. So you must be drinking Monster to do 3 videos a day. Nah, man. Just my couple of meals a day and my coffee as usual, man. To be honest with you. What's going on, Hex? Saludos. Saludos de Talandia. I think I said that right. Is it De Thailandia or Del Thailandia? Thailandia. And that's gonna be tough for real too, man. Like when you understand that even the people, even the way people say countries in different languages are different. Like how you say Thailand in Spanish is Thailandia. I was like, and Philippines is Filipinos. I'm like, yeah. So trying to learn the countries and how they're said in different languages can be could fuck you up too, for real. Oh my goodness. Reggie Smith, what's going on, brother? Sean, what's going on, man? Well, see, that's the thing about Aber and Preach that y'all gotta understand, man. Their audience is so broad, bro. They don't, they don't feel any kind of loyalty to, you know, black, especially black men in particular. Um, bro, y'all ain't see that video that A Different Perspective did? He said them brothers done made him over $1 million just roasting Fresh and Fit. That's crazy to me, man. Yeah, I have noticed that. That's why some of the movies recently that have came out, I didn't watch them till they like came out on DVD. Honestly, a lot of the Marvel movies that have came out in recent years, the only reason why I've caught up with them is because of all the flying that I've been doing. So I watch a lot of Marvel movies whenever I fly, especially coming over here because it's such a long flight. Yeah. Oh, if this is the second one, then I'm definitely. If you talking about the second one, I'm definitely looking forward to it because that first one was hilarious. It was funny, but at the same time, it was like it could be somewhat triggering because she was saying some shit that I've been trying to tell guys. Like she was just telling on herself. She was telling on the sisterhood too because a lot of women when they see you overseas, they see you with one of the local women, they automatically think what all the detractors are thinking, male detractors included. Really? DC went feminist? You know what? To some degree, they did because I know that one girl. I forgot her character, but I think she was on. I want to say I can't remember exact original show she was originally on, but that one girl that got the dream powers. Bro, when I found when she came out as being transgendered on that show, I was like, y'all really trying to shove this down our neck. So you're right, Sean. There's some truth to that. There's definitely some truth to that. I remember watching that episode. I was like, and then after that episode, I had to keep reminding myself, like, oh, that's not supposed to be a girl. That's trans. Like, why would y'all even throw that in there? Why would y'all throw a transgender based character, make her a hero, and it's y'all don't find that a bit interesting? Y'all don't find that a bit weird that it seems like in America they go out of their way to make everybody feel special except the men that keep the country running? Y'all don't find that weird? Like that kind of zones me out, be honest with you. Mm-mm.
You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
Just saying. Said Supergirls and Legends of Tomorrow. Hold on, they still putting out new episodes on Legends of Tomorrow? I thought they stopped that show. Cause I like Legends of Tomorrow, man. That was my shit. I mean, I liked all the shows. I mean, obviously my favorite one is Flash because of Iris fine ass. And I tell you, I don't even want to go there, man, because then I'm gonna be talking about people's personal business. But Iris, as fine as she is, boy, she when it comes to her personal life, mm, okay, my bad, y'all. I'm just catching up on the chat. I know, right? Who don't like Spider-Man, man? Shout out coming from Omaha, Nebraska. What's going on? Yeah, I think I'll say looks wise, I think the woman that played Caitlyn is underrated. Dude, A, the girl that played Arrow's girlfriend, I don't know if any of y'all ever noticed, but that white girl got cheeks. Yo, look at the episodes of Arrow, bruh. And if y'all ever get if they ever happen to catch you ever catch a shot of her from the waist down, bruh. The woman that played Arrow's girlfriend, bruh, the geeky one with the glasses. Like she's actually really attractive for real, for real. Like they just try to down her look. But bruh, that white girl got cheeks, bro. She got a fatty on the low. I don't know what it is about CW shows, man. I'm like, they be finding some of the like best looking women that you never seen on screen. I'd be like, what the hell? Now, some of them I'd be familiar with because, like, okay, you just ain't been on TV in a while. But some of them I'd be like, the hell? Where you come from? Mrs. Don said, okay, Mrs. Don, I have to check that out because I don't remember exactly what you're talking about, but I know you sent me something. All right, we got 66 watching, man. Please hit that like button and give me a quick second to set this, guys. Set this up, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. Oh, okay. You just sent it to me. Okay, I got you. I can't believe this woman is like still like hate like you know what I realized, man? Like anti RP, anti passport bro content, like this shit is actually like low key booming. Like you got people out here really trying to monetize this. Oh my god, I forgot about her. Jesus Christ, B-Taz, why you do that? Man, she ain't that woman wasn't on TV enough. That woman was bad. Jesus Christ. Nah, I do, bruh. Bruh, what about the nah, I do you one better. What about not the well, the first Black Canary, she was real attractive, but what about the second Black Canary? Bruh. Yeah, that was her name, bruh. Felicity. Cause my homie put me on to her. He was like, bruh, Felicity got body, bro. He was like, bruh. And he showed me a video. I was like, Damn, I didn't know she was. But Iris, man, that's babe, bro. Iris just fine as hell, bro. Good luck, good lord. Hey, y'all want to know something funny? The girl that plays Flash's daughter in real life, she's actually older than the actor that plays Flash. That's funny as hell. Oh man. Thank you, bro. Iris. Oh, Iris, fine. Yeah, Nora. Yeah, the one that the girl that plays Nora. And she good looking too. Jeez. That's what I'm saying. Like, where do they be finding these women from? I ain't never seen you on TV before. Like, why you ain't been on TV with your fine? All right, I'm just talking shit, boy. Yeah, she's about your age, wrong. Wow. I'm like, right. And that woman does not look my age. She does not look 39, but yeah, she's a little bit older than Grant. That that threw me for a loop. I was like, hold on. You playing his daughter, but in real life, you older than him? That's hilarious. Oh God, don't even get me, Sean. Why you do that, man? Lena Luthor from Supergirl, bro. Y'all know I got a thing for the snow bunnies with the pretty eyes and the black hair, bro. Don't even get me started. We gonna get all off topic. We'll be talking about this shit for an hour. Look, that's why he laughing. That woman right there, man. Now that woman is fine. No. Oh. Yeah, I would procreate with her. Oh my goodness. Plays Supergirl's sister. Oh yeah. You know what? I never really noticed that because she always so covered up and she looks like she's like really, really thin. So I never really paid it attention. Speaking of snow bunnies, bro, have y'all been hearing what's been going on in Sweden? Apparently, and I found it kind of weird because I know Sweden is Western Europe, so you know you want to be careful with Western Europe. But supposedly they got some of the best looking women in the world by a lot of people's standards, man. And they checking for brothers, man. That's all I'm gonna say. They checking for brothers. That's all I'm hearing, man. Anyway, but this woman right here, supposedly, oh man, she's still in her feelings, man. Like, why? Like, why are you so bothered? Anyway, hit the like button, you guys, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get into it, see what this hyena talking about.
Welcome back, tribe. I got one here from the Cuck Queen again. Apparently, the video that we reacted to that she was calling men white losers, that everybody going to Thailand was just a straight loser. Everyone who follows her is a loser. They're pathetic, beta males, all that stuff. That video apparently got the interest of Manosphere channels, and a bunch of other people had reacted to it. So she got a bunch of negative press, you could say, from maybe followers or people just commenting on that initial video. The update here is why the Passport Bros are betas in disguise. So she's going to probably soft walk everything backwards a little bit, but the rage always comes out. Let's see. I haven't seen it.
Hello guys, my name is Bella. Welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I want to talk about something a little bit controversial, but I feel it has to be addressed. Recently, my videos have been attracting a lot of the Passport Bro community. And if you don't know what Passport Bros are, they're basically men who are fed up with the dating lifestyle.
So long story short, on the old video, this chick was in Thailand, got butt hurt. Nobody was probably giving her attention in Thailand. A bunch of the commenters said mostly what happens is Western women go to Thailand, but none of the dudes there give them attention because of all the Thai ladies.
Right. Why would they, man? Why would they? That's what I don't understand. It's like these Western, y'all gotta quit going to these places that y'all know other men are going to, and then expecting them to give you the time of day. You cannot compete with the local women. Y'all don't want to do the things that the local women are willing to do. The local women actually appreciate men. They actually like men. They like men. They don't spend their time on social media making shit like this. That's what killed me about women like this, bro. Y'all think y'all can come on here and just talk shit like this and then still feel entitled for men to like deal with you or even approach you. And because I find it, because I obviously she's talking about white men in particular because she's white. But let me tell you something. Out here in Thailand, those are they winning. That's why she triggered. Let me tell you something, bro. I go to the gym over here at Muscle Factory. Some of the best looking Thai women that I've ever seen, I've seen with white women. I've seen with white guys. However, understand that I'm also in the gym. These guys look like they can compete for Miss Olympia. And these guys look like they doing pretty damn well for themselves. So whatever white guy she's referring to, I don't know what she's talking about, but obviously you got to have some kind of coin to be able to be out here. Okay. So we got to quit. We got to quit with these insults, calling people. Because I'm really starting to, and maybe this is me just getting old, but I'm really starting to get tired of the people using the term lame to try to describe somebody just because they don't fit a certain aesthetic or because they don't fit a certain like personality type or some certain kind of swag that fits your criteria. Like, who the fuck are you? That shit irks the hell out of me, man. Like, I'm so sick of that. Yo, shout out to Strill Life, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to that brother's channel, man. Another fellow traveler, man. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Shout out to Crazy Surrey Gamer. I see you. Pyro Fenton, what's going on, bro? She also said she looked creepy. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, because I can tell you right now, man, because I'm looking at her. I'm like, bro, I see white women who look like her all out here. I'm going to tell you something. I see white women out here that are far more attractive than her. And even they're not getting attention like that. It's that bad out here. The ones that are white, and more than likely they probably Russian. If they are getting attention, it's a, you know what I mean, or they are, I'm like 9 times out of 10 they probably for real they probably a freelancer or they probably working on Walking Street. I mean, at least the ones that I've seen. I've seen a few like in passing and whatnot, but ain't no telling what they doing. But anyway, Blue X's with the $5 super chat says they act like they are owed free attention from the men they crap on. That's what I'm saying. Like, that zones me out. Like, bro, how you gonna sit over here? This is what I noticed, man, when it comes to this kind of content, the difference between men and women. Women and when we're over here trying to critique women and tell you what to look out for is just for that, what to look out for and what to avoid. Women literally come on these platforms and just talk about the men that they don't want. They talk unlike they shit. They talk shit about the men that they don't want, and they complain about the men that they do want. I'm gonna say that again. They talk shit and crap on the men that they don't want, but they complain about the men that they do want. Hold on, this girl got an OF account? I think you're the second person in here to say that. I didn't realize y'all was talking about her. Hold on, bro. Bro, what? Yo. It is some weak ass men out here, bro. This is the shit that be driving me mad, man. This is the reason why. If there's one impact that I was hoping I'd be able to make on this channel, man, is to get more guys to quit doing that shit, bro. I don't get that. I don't understand how you can sit over here and fund knowing that you're funding a woman's lifestyle, and she turns around and talks shit about y'all. Y'all know she wouldn't give you the time of day. That's crazy work, bruh. This is why a lot of black women in particular are choosing the wrong man, because they're looking for the wrong aesthetic. Facts. Damn, I don't even remember him saying that, bruh. I don't even remember saying that when we saw it, when we was reacting to it the first time. That's crazy, bruh. Tiger 9511 with the $5 I said it's like they don't want us to. They don't want us. It's like they don't want us to stop wanting them. But why are you mad when somebody else wants us? Make it make sense. Shaking my head. Exactly. You know, sometimes I wonder if that's a little bit of that hive mind thing where women think that, well, if I don't find you attractive, if I look at you this way, then all women should look at you this way. And if any other woman finds you attractive or gives you the time of day, then I'm not happy with it. Like, that's so weird. So weird, bro. So weird. It kind of reminds me of how some of my male detractors and even some of my trolls act towards me. It's the same thing. That's what I be saying. 313 Pooh Man 313. Why do y'all pay for OnlyFans? Well, you can watch that for free. Why? If you gonna do that, just put on some corn and watch that shit for free, man. Yeah, I reacted to that one like a couple weeks ago. So like I was kind of, but like Bo said, she got a lot of backlash from the first one, as expected. Well, what was you expecting? I'm like, bro, y'all heard the shit she was saying on that first video? Like, you can't just hurl insults like that and not expect to not get no pushback. But then again, she's a Western woman. That's what she expects. This is what I be talking about, you guys. It goes all the way back to the presidential race and everything, bro. These women, bro, American women truly feel like they should be able to just talk shit about men any old kind of way and not get any kind of pushback. But the moment a man tells other men to avoid women who talk like this, oh, you're sassy, oh, you're insecure, you hate women, you know, all the typical insults. We know the playbook. It's like, why is it that for Western women, they measure a man's masculinity solely based on how much of their disrespect that you put up with. Have y'all noticed that? That's crazy, bro. Passport Blueprint with the $5 super said, is it me or does it seem like some of these women that complain about passport bros want to be pros? It makes no sense since you are proving you're disloyal. Man, thank you for that. I'm trying to understand because I'm like, because dude, and maybe and I might decide to switch up and just react to that tomorrow because dude, Skylar did a video about some black chicks coming down in Brazil, and let me tell you, the locals were shocked at what they saw. And I think y'all might be surprised at what really shocked them. For Americans, nah, but for them, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, if this election proved anything, is that it is definitely a divide between men and women, bro. It might be more divided than I've ever seen it. To be honest with you, it's a bit scary to see. Got 78 watching. Hit the like button. Let's get back into it.
So it's the first time she's probably in an environment where men weren't simping over her.
In the West, they're fed up with the way women are in the West, so they decide to go to other countries such as Southeast Asia or South America or Africa, whatever, just not in the West, to find a girlfriend or a wife or, you know, somebody to have fun with.
Or Eastern Europe, like my homie Bo here in the bottom right-hand corner, and he got himself a baddie. Let's get it. I just had to get a homie props, man. I'm a huge Legion of Men fan, bro. I've been watching him since he had like 10,000 subs. So to see his channel grow to what it is now, man, I'm happy for him. He seems happy, stress-free. And one of these days, man, I'm gonna go to Romania, bro, because I want to check out them castles. Let's get into it.
And be on their side. And the thing is that I believe that these passport bros are just betas who have owned their betaness. They're betas who are not standing up to their betaness. They just don't want to admit it. Okay, and we're going to get into all the details.
You know what? I'm starting to wonder, like, damn, like, sweetheart, like, is your OnlyFans down or something? Are you losing OnlyFans subscribers because bruh, what if some of her OnlyFans subscribers are turning into passport bros and they're like, man, fuck this shit. I can see it. It's like why you so mad, bro? Like, why? Like, for real. Yeah, and when I talked to my mom the other day, she said it's cold back there. She said it got all the way down to 30. I was like, see, I was like, see, mom, now you see why my ass don't want to come back home. Like, fuck that. I don't want to deal with that 30-degree weather, man. It's, you know what I mean? It's 90 and sunny out here every day. Well, I don't want to say sunny because it's still rainy season. My God, it's been raining so much out here, y'all. It rains just about every day around the same time every day. That's why, shout out to Passport Blueprint, I ain't been able to get day content as much as I would like. Because I'm like, man. Ooh, 54 in Detroit. Ooh, I do not miss the United States right now. I'm good. Somebody was just like, nah, I want to be right. Like, Man, ain't nobody stuck. I'm like, and she mid, she's super mid, y'all. Like, she ain't even. That's why she's salty, bro. I think she's salty. I think the reason why this bothers her so much is because she is so used to men sipping on her due to the OnlyFans. But then when you get out to Thailand and you see ain't none of these men sipping over you, then they're just beta males in disguise. But why? Because they're not sipping for you. Tell you, man, it's like the brother said earlier, man. They really feel entitled to men's attention, bro. It's mind blowing, and really, making videos like this, they just telling on themselves.
Why
Oh, by the way, she's got a no fans. So that funny comment I see all the time, OF detected, opinion rejected, applies. But hearing them see is fun nonetheless.
think this is this way. And yeah, but before we get started, I also
Hold on, you guys. My bad. I got a super chat. Say, how can you call these passport bros betas when some of them are ex-combat veterans who fought in 2 wars? Nothing beta about putting your life on the line. Exactly. Thank you, brother. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, bro. This woman got an OF. I just found out reacting to this now. They said it. They said that Bo mentioned it in the last her part 1. I didn't even remember hearing it. But clear said she got an iron board body. I'm mad as hell. That's why I'm over here like she got an OnlyFans. I'm like, I gotta see what her body look like. Cause it's like I mean, like from the neck up, like it ain't it for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like she ain't like, man, this is exactly what we be talking. Mm-hmm. Fellas, man, y'all gotta stop doing this, bro. I know it ain't nobody watching me for real. It's been a couple guys that watch me that pay for OnlyFans. I ain't even gonna hold you. It's a couple. It's been a couple of them, but I would say like 99.9% of the people that watch men that watch me don't support OnlyFans. But I'm just like, she ain't. I'm trying to be nice, y'all, bro. Like,
so want to say that everybody is allowed to have their own preference, okay?
Ah,
so
there
if
it
you're
is.
a man watching me and you are genuinely
I'm
into
sorry, man. Somebody said she looked like Sid girlfriend.
I don't know, Asian women, Mexican women, I don't know, Nigerian women, I don't care. This is your own preference, okay? But if you're genuinely this kind of a person, you would not be on YouTube watching videos like this, and you would not be in the passport bro community, because passport bro community is just men who are being triggered by the Western women. So they go
half true,
online and hate on all the Western women who are
but they've already been differentiated within the community. They call them passport pookies. So it's essentially dusty dudes that go overseas to try to get laid easier than they would otherwise. But most people that are going overseas are doing it for traditional long-term relationships, I would say. The guys that are making those videos that actually sustain this lifestyle aren't passing through. They actually stay in those countries. It's just you have certain clips that go viral of the so-called passport pookies that are there temporarily on vacation, having a blast, paying for women. It's pay to play. Fine, you go do that. Pay for play over there because it's cheap. That's your prerogative. You're an adult. Don't give a fuck. But don't confuse that with men relocating and starting families.
LTTV. And y'all know I react to that brother a few times, especially when it comes to covering Floyd, because he covers him extensively. But when I gotta call, I gotta call that shit out. Because you got guys like him and other people who think that because here's what I've noticed, bro. A lot of the guys that they talk shit about are just like what Bo said, guys that are passing through. They pay for the box, that's it. They ain't really doing shit else, man. All I gotta say is, bro, like, you literally can just go to my travel channel, bro. That shit is literally like a combination of like everything. Anyway, sorry you guys, 73 watching. Let's get back into it.
Having children with these women, because that's what we have. And the video that's going to come out after this one is going to show an update on a guy that built a house in the Philippines with his wife, and look how sick his pad looks. So it's okay as long as you have genuine preferences, but also I'm not okay with it if you make videos about how happy and free you are escaping the plantation, showing other men the way as well, because that's how all this shit started. It's men that were living over there, showing their lives overseas, how much cheaper everything is, how much cost of living differences there are, how much money in the bank they get to save. And by the way, the women love you because you're exotic and you're different and you have some money and you get to have expendable income and you most likely are more mature and you can provide a better lifestyle. I mean, all these are positives. Of course, you're going to get more attraction, more signals. Or should we stay in the West and barely scrounge up enough pennies for our apartments while our governments waste our tax dollars, while the roads are crumbling, crime is increasing, schooling is becoming radicalized in indoctrination camps, and, you know, radical polarization of politics and all? Why? Well, you could just go overseas, live a peaceful life with the same income you're earning if it's remote, or the dividends from your stocks, or the rental income from your house, whatever it is. You could live like a king on $2,000, $3,000, depending on where you go in the world. It's an easy choice.
And you know what? I think it's time for men, if you ever come across women like this while you're traveling, or they start talking that passport bro shit, you ain't got to explain shit to them. Just tell them, I'm over here because things are cheaper. That's what men that's what men need, like that's what men need to start telling women. If you want to claim passport bro and all that, good, but let them know these are the reasons, because it never just been about women. I just had a video that came out on the vlog channel today going over that. So, like, trying to tell you, man, like there's so many more benefits to this outside of the women, bro.
Be a slave on the wheel of the rat race, right? Little hamster running nonstop till your grave, or retire early and live free. I mean, the choice is simple. Doesn't have to do anything with women.
And they're trying to
look at this, man. Skylar saved $100K just living in Brazil. Brazil is more expensive than Thailand, more expensive than the Philippines, more expensive than Colombia. And that man saved $100K. Trying to tell y'all, bro. It's the cheat code, man. Finding a remote job and living in a country that's less expensive, so that way you can stack faster, build something, potentially invest, turn that into another stream of income. Yeah, I was gonna say, everybody knows Skylar got several different streams of income. Yeah, if you've been watching Skylar long enough, everybody knows that. Tiger 9511 with the $5 super chat says, nothing bad about being a truck driver. It's top 5 dangerous jobs in the blue collar profession. I love my job. Yeah, and women are starting to do that job more too. So I don't know why the fuck. I'm telling you, man. It's like, bro, because they're it's like the brother said, man, they're looking for the wrong aesthetic, man. That's why when they use that term, it's stupid to me, man. Yeah, definitely much love and respect to the truck drivers, man. The truck drivers, the truck drivers are one of the occupations that keep this country moving, man. It keeps this country going. Y'all remember what happened when they wouldn't let them cross that border? Mr. Gibson, what's going on, bro? Let's get back into it. I get that fair use for me, please, sir.
Prove to themselves that they can get what they couldn't get in Europe, they can get it in other countries, right? If you're someone who is genuinely into this type of woman, you'll be right now, I don't know, where in the Philippines, taking care of your mixed children, having a peaceful life, not on YouTube, considering yourself a...
Damn, you're mixed children. Thailand really triggered her. How many white dudes in Thailand just got Thai wives just triggering this shit?
Or involving yourself with this kind of a content. But since you're...
Translation, I should have just been able to come on here and shit on y'all and not get any pushback. That's basically what you're trying to say.
Here, since the video was recommended to you, are a Casper bro, and
okay, hello.
You're somebody who is in this community and wants to know more about this, and generally does not like Western women. Okay. And these are the people I'm going to be addressing. These are the people who are, in my opinion, the disowned betas, the people who genuinely are into different nationality women, would just not get involved with Western women at all, right?
That's not right. We would get involved with Western women. We just don't like the laws, don't want to be married under the oppressive laws of the United States. The divorce courts have a bias for women. They could take your children away, and they're incentivized to break the contract. That's just on the legal side. Now, most women in the West have been ruined by social media and all that shit, especially the younger generation. But that's for both men and women. The brain rot has stepped in. This is a societal problem. Now, you want to play the needle in a haystack and find yourself a nice traditional conservative woman that's family oriented, family first, and wants to build with you a legacy. You can find that in the West, but it's extremely difficult. Or you can go into a traditional society where people come like that, standard, and it takes work to find the degenerates, right? It's the inverse. Then you can have that much easier in another country. It's
right, and I don't understand why that's so hard for her to understand, especially when you're a woman that does OF. The fuck are you on here complaining about? You do OF, bro. Goofy, man. You don't know what the fuck those men looking for. Clearly, they ain't looking for what you bringing. Because let me guess, even though you got an OF, you want to be taken seriously, you want to be treated traditionally. Wouldn't shock me, bro. Especially being a Western woman. Because that's how backwards they are. It's like, it seems like only in Western countries do women want to sit over here and parade around and act like and want to be 304s, but then want to be treated traditionally at the same time. Only in the West, in these Western countries, you see that. You see women talking like that and acting like that.
It's less work with more traditionally minded people that are oriented towards the same goals you are. That's what this is. But they don't mention that the finances is the biggest part of all this. A lot of guys want to retire early. We don't want to work another day that we have to. Sometimes retirement is impossible for some unless they go overseas, because their pensions or their 401ks or whatever it is not going to make ends meet with the rising cost of inflation. It's already squeezed tight. Property taxes are squeezing you tight. Groceries, gas, all that stuff, medical is squeezing everyone tight. Now, for those on a fixed retirement income, you're watching the dollar evaporate before your very eyes. So that's why there's so many older dudes that are going overseas, because that same pension that they're getting, or retirement fund, whatever it is that they're using to sustain themselves, or rental income off one or two houses, sets you free to actually live, to actually contemplate having a family, to contemplate traveling and where you'd like to go, to eat out every day and never have to use your kitchen, never have to go buy groceries and cook at home because everything is so cheap. You can eat out in Thailand for a couple bucks. That's why they...
Facts, man, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I do not cook when I be out here, bro. You literally can eat a meal for $2-3 here in Thailand, bro. No bullshit. I just had chicken. I just had chicken fried rice last night for like $2-3. and that was after delivery. Yeah, see how much that costs back home for Uber.
They go overseas. It's finances first. Then there's a passport pookies.
Hold on, yeah, my bad. Before you get into that, man, because I got to get caught up on my super chat, so I apologize, you guys. Greg with the $5 super chat said this woman is mad because the simple economy is in a permanent recession. Now they have to live up that strong, independent hype that they always preach. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. You know what, though? I do remember hearing something along the lines of that OF money ain't what it used to be, from what I'm hearing, and from what I also heard that they're still considering trying to take it down too. Yeah, the reason why America got our money messed up, man, is because they keep funding these damn proxy wars. That's why. They keep funding these wars, bro. You feel me? But they don't want to take none of that money and invest it into our own country. I'm like, that's one of the reasons why don't nobody want to support Kamala Harris. Like, you ask a lot of people who don't want to support her, that's what it got to do with right there. I'm like, I can't be mad at that, bro. Because it's like, when you think about how much we're hurting with inflation, and for you to turn around and send all that money to another country. And keep in mind, bro, these countries 9 times out of 10 probably would never return the favor. How could they? And I'm not saying that to like be an asshole or anything, but I'm just keeping it a buck. Let's keep it moving.
Right? That go to get.
Hey, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, man. It is what it is.
Get laid, but those are the losers that she's talking about. They exist within the community. Of course, there's the weirdos, but the vast majority of men are doing that for retirement. They're digital nomads in some sense if they're still actively working, or they're expats, retired overseas. End of story. The women come after the fact. It's just not a man's fault that he goes overseas loaded compared to the native population, and all of a sudden women are taking interest in him, because for the very same reason you take interest in some of the men that you're dating, because they're loaded, they have everything, and you want a piece. The difference is you can't hold on to that guy in the West because he's playing the field. He's got 20 other girls that look just like you or better. Congratulations.
Hopefully better, man, because she ain't even. Let me stop, bro.
You're Miss Wednesday. That's why you're bitter. Enjoy cucking out your betas or whatever it is, because you'll never be able to hold on to the quote alpha that you really want to.
Not even on YouTube, not on Reddit, not in the comments, nowhere. They just have their peaceful life. But since they're getting involved, this video is for you.
Okay.
So the reason
Hold on. They're just living their peaceful life. Translation: they didn't clap back at me. They didn't give me any pushback. See, this is what I'm talking. See, and this is a shaming tactic that women use, so that way they can just keep talking shit about people. But they're bothered that that they're getting the same energy back. This is a prime example of the old saying: if you can't dish it, if you can't take it, don't dish it out. Dish it, but can't take it. That's all this is, bro.
If you come across this video, I'm in Eastern Europe right now. Well, I returned originally Eastern European. So hello, sis. You sound Central or Eastern European also. But yes, I found my own woman of my own kind, not having mixed babies, if that really does burn you, but still infinitely better than most Western women. They exist in Eastern Europe too.
You are going to the other countries to find a woman is because the women in the West are not respecting you, okay? And it's so easy to put the blame on the women, like, oh my God, women are entitled, women are feminists in Western countries, women are not feminine, all the like whatever point. It's so easy to point fingers at women, like she's this, it's the woman's fault, this is the reason why I'm going to Thailand, whatever, to find a woman.
Half true.
See, the thing is, can you just really take a mirror and look at yourself?
Same. You have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, like I was just about to say, bro. Like, hold on, man. How you gonna sit over here and say that? Because one, I'm like, sweetheart, you got an OnlyFans. Two, you ain't all that. And three, it must have showed when you got to Thailand, you got humbled when you realized, like, oh shit, I'm not getting the same attention that I would get on maybe my OnlyFans. And it's funny, you want to call these guys beta, but it's like, bro, if those guys are beta, then what are the guys that are funding your lifestyle? Like, yo, that's why, bro. That's why when it comes to guys that pay for OF, I don't blame anybody but them. You feel me? Anybody but them. Now, when it comes to OnlyFans girls, my issue with them is y'all do what y'all do for a living, and then y'all still want the top tier dudes. That's the part that be zoning me out, and y'all want them to be loyal to y'all and be okay with y'all showing the world your private parts. That is, it's the hypocrisy for me. That's what bothers me about OnlyFans girls. But it wouldn't exist if it wasn't so many weak men over here funding their lifestyles.
For once.
Pause. It's true what she's saying. Yeah, some dudes are losers demanding a lot. It's true. Guys are in the Disney mentality that a woman needs to love me for me. That's true. But sis, you got an OnlyFans and you make cuck content. You look in the mirror. What the hell?
Right. Look into the mirror and look at.
Hey, just want to say, man, we got 92 watching. Please hit that like button, man. Ooh, 97 watching, man. Let's get to 100, bro. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Yourself. Because if Western women trigger you, if you are not satisfied with the way they function, with the way they are entitled, then they're triggering you. Okay.
They're not. They're not triggered. They go overseas. They have fun. They post it online. Western women get triggered. A guy will say something simple like, damn, the women here are so much more friendly, not fat, super feminine. Wow, they're incredible. Would settle down and get married here. Who gets triggered from that? Western women. The guy's not triggered. He's having fun. He's overseas. He forgot about Western women. Who makes these videos? All the angry cat ladies, all the angry leftovers, all the angry cuck queens. Your OnlyFans content is drying up. Men are figuring out, why pay for your subscription? I could just go overseas and get the full experience with someone who appreciates me. It's competition. That's what's happening. The simping is being chipped away at slowly as men are finding out there are actual options outside of the West.
You would not be a passport bro, okay? But they're triggering you. And whenever something triggering you, it's because.
And not all of us are virgins that go overseas or incel types or some, concoction of some degenerate they like to cook up in their heads like a dusty beta. Some of us got laid often and easy. And we were disgusted at the fact that women were so easy or had so many bodies or were so degenerate or had bad tendencies, red flags for relationships, trauma, mental issues, psychological damage, baggage of, oh, goddamn, a million kinds. So guys said, I'd rather go somewhere, meet a woman that was grown in a traditional family where her father is present and the extended family, and they live a more humble life, and they're not brain rotted by social media or the creature comforts of the West and taken over by hedonism and consumerism and materialism. So I want a genuine traditional family. Bye-bye. And that's all there is to it.
There's something wrong about you. There's something triggering something in you. Okay. So whenever you experience this kind of a trigger, it's important to take a mirror and ask yourself, what part are they?
No one cares.
And what I have noticed,
she's triggered.
Pastor bros is that
she's triggered.
Their own insecurities. Either they cannot afford a Western woman, they are not tall enough for a Western woman, they are not successful enough for a Western woman.
So
do y'all find that interesting that she mentioned height? They're not tall enough for a Western woman. This, God, man, I tell you, bro, some of you women, y'all need to learn when to shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Explain to me how a man not being tall enough, why would that be a valid point? Explain to me why something a man has absolutely no control over. Why would that be a valid point to her? unless there is a ridiculous height standard going on in the West. And who fucking fault is that, lady? Because you got this attitude like everything is just men's fault. This is goofy as fuck. They're not tall enough. That's men's fault. Now, if she want to talk success and money, okay, and if she want to talk fitness, okay, cool. Focus on the things that men can control. But see, she can't really harp on that too much because you can't be able to travel overseas without being financially stable somehow. You got to have a little coin to be able to travel, excuse me. It's crazy, man.
There's a racial undertone here. You want to get a short, savage jungle person who's uneducated and has no money because you can't afford a tall, beautiful, expensive Western woman.
Educated enough, because let me tell you one thing.
You see?
There are alpha male in women, and alpha male is...
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I'm with you, Bo. As soon as she said alpha male and women, that right there lets you know what she's oh man, she's one of these super duper woke bitches, bruh. She's one of them. But she happens to have an OnlyFans too. She is no wonder, sweetheart. You are the prime example of the women that those men are trying to get away from. I'm not even talking about looks anymore. Because I know we've been low-key roasting her. I'm not even talking about looks anymore. Because that last statement just told me a lot. Bro, anytime you hear a woman says, you hear the term alpha woman comes out of, all that means is that she's a masculine one. It just means she's a masculine one. Because if she truly believed in alpha and beta, like she seems to be so passionate about in this video, the term alpha woman wouldn't even come out of your fucking mouth if you truly believed in that dynamic like you seem to be so passionate about in this video. That's goofy as hell. Say our personality look like Schmeagle. I'm mad as hell, y'all. Goofy, man. Oh man, Michael Gates with the $2 super that says she not a Wednesday, more like last call at 3 a.m. Ooh, that's tough.
Matter. If you are a true alpha male, you would not have a single problem getting any woman.
Triggered.
Doesn't matter if it's from America, doesn't matter if it's from Europe, doesn't matter if it's from Antarctica. I do not care. If
you're assuming that these men couldn't get any back home. Yeah, trust me, I know. I had the same issue before I started traveling. And it's funny too, because I've repeatedly gone over stories on my channel of my experiences dating, relationships. I'm like, I've even told people what my body count was. When I started traveling overseas and dating women over it, I still got the same reaction. It didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was ridiculous. Like I've even shown pictures of a woman that I was dating back in the States before. They don't care, bro. They don't care, bro. Like, no matter how many examples you give them, their mind is just kind of made up because they just don't like what they're seeing. Like, you just got some people that are like that, man. Like my detractors are the same way.
You are true alpha male, you will not have the slightest problem getting.
That's what I said. We don't have problems at all. It's just they don't make good partners, good wives, good mothers. So pass. The culture has brain rotted a huge swath of the population. And with a quote, alpha male, he most likely has his finances in order too, makes a ton of money, has a ton of women. He's playing the field, but would never settle for any of them. This is the pump and dump playground that you're in with dating in the West. The top few percentile men are having their fun. Why would they settle down with some chick like this with an OFANS, 10,000 body count, always arguing, always fighting, always making noise about something? They want peace, friendly, fit, feminine, follows directions, doesn't complain, and supports the household and nurtures
any woman. But since you are inferior, since you are insecure, and
the anger.
you don't have what it takes to get any woman in this world, you lower your standards in a way. And go to this other country where you are going to get that masculinity hit because you cannot get that in Western countries. You know, in Western countries, you have to be someone to get that. You have to be educated. You have to make a lot of money.
No, you don't. You have to have a six-pack and be tall. Let's be honest. Handsome face, yeah, maybe. Go out to a club, the chicks get inebriated, they can't even stand up straight, they're fumbling and mumbling everything, and they'll just see a guy with a six-pack run their hands on his body and go, wow, he'll do for the night. Seriously, people have no standards when it comes to sex. If you're having problems with having sex in the West, the problem is you. Men are going for more than just sex. This is what these kinds of women don't understand. Your body's...
Yeah, exactly. That's what they really don't understand. Honestly, I think any detractor that has something negative to say about passport bros, I think is because they think it's just about the women. They really do. Apologies, you guys. I'm like, man, my tattoo's scabbing like a motherfucker. But I think anybody that has an issue with passport bros, real passport bros, is because for one, they think that passport bros is only about women. This is one of the reasons why when I would cover passport bro content, I was always trying to show guys the financial benefits of it, how much cheaper the cost of living was, cost of food, things of that nature. You know, I still cover that on the travel vlog channel as well. But that's why I'm like, to be brutally honest with you, I was more, those are the things that intrigued me about the passport bro movement well before any of the women were spoken of. Because all I was thinking of, like, because in my mind, because see, y'all gotta understand, like, I've always been good with math, doing math in my head. So when I find guys like Skylar and they're over here talking about how these other countries are cheaper and you can get this for that, and I'm doing the math into my head, and I'm like, hold on, so you mean tell me if I'm making this amount? So I'm closing my eyes, doing the math in my head. I'm like, hold on, I can go down here, make this amount, save this amount of money, and then you start comparing it to what's going on in the West, and I'm like, damn, I'm barely getting by in the West. I'm like, you know what? It's an easy decision for me, just like Bo said. I got to figure out a way to get the fuck out.
He's irrelevant. It's your mind that we're after for the long term, but they can't see that.
You have to make all this, but since you probably
You're not worth the chase. That's really what it is. I mean, many men in the comments will tell you.
Are not on any of this. This is why you go to these other countries to get women where they are going to respect you. Because in these other countries, you know, if you go to Thailand, if you go to Philippines,
she's pressed.
Are a white man or an American,
there it is.
You're automatically getting worshipped. Why? Because they automatically think that you are bringing Western money.
Is that not what they're doing? She just babbling, bro. That ain't even hold any weight, bro. Like, of course they're bringing Western money. What the fuck you talking about?
Okay, that you're someone because you're somebody from the West, and these kind of countries, they kind of worship the West in a way that they are definitely making more money than.
Yeah, Jamaica was too. He saying I still wasn't hit. Also, yes, I ran it back. Thank you for that super chat, brother, man. Let's get back into it.
And people in these people in Southeast Asia, for example.
Wow.
So hold on. Coach Carr with the 5. I got to, bro. He said that she turned off the comment section in that video. They cooking her anorexic. Yeah, see? I told you, man. Fucking told you, bro. That's why I can't fucking stand women like her, bro. Didn't I tell you? She can dish it, but she damn sure can't take it. That's why you made this video. Because you're mad because men push back on your ass. You did not like that shit. Oh, I'm gonna make a response video to all this. Because y'all ain't shit. Y'all this, y'all that. Why you turn the comment section off then, bitch? The fuck? And then that's the other thing that killed me about the men detractors. This is what y'all defended. This right here. This is what y'all defended. When y'all talk shit about men that are going overseas, passport bros, whatever the case may be, these are the women that y'all are defending. These are the type of women that you're over here telling those men to go back to and deal with. That's what killed me about the men detractors. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, really, I'm like, man, imagine another man over here telling you, like, yeah, this is what you, you need to go back home and deal with this. You need to deal with this mentality. We got 99 watching. Please hit that like button, man, so I can hit that hundo.
For bro said.
Oh, we got 100. Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Respect you and love you even more, and give you
beautiful
all the attention and be all this submissive, beautiful girl, whatever.
Why? Do you see the anger? So we have a genuine exchange where the man brings an exotic component plus Western money, and he gets everything she lists here. What a beautiful trade. And then she asks, why do men go overseas?
Give you all
Look at the eye roll.
And be all this submissive, beautiful girl, whatever. Submissive, beautiful girl.
That's probably going to be the thumbnail, boys. Oh, so triggered. She walked it back in the beginning very softly, but then just couldn't hold it in.
Whatever. Because she automatically, this is the image of Western men in their mind. But as soon as they come back to Western country, as soon as they come back to the United States of America or to Europe, you are automatically nobody. You have to be really someone in these countries to be admired, okay?
Yeah, like a celebrity, perhaps. Because celebrities seem to be the only men that y'all admire. You want to know something that's really strange? It seems like the only type of men that women admire are the men that can treat women like they're disposable. You notice that? Just an observation.
You have to be someone.
You have to be a Pookie or Ray Ray.
But since you're not, This is why I go to these other
Yeah,
countries.
yeah, to have 6 baby mamas, a rap sheet longer than fucking most wanted in America, unemployed. And what else is on that list? Ex-felon. Oh my God.
And this is why I go on the internet and spread hate about Western women because they're triggering you. They're triggering your inferiority. They're triggering your lack of money, your lack of confidence, your lack of masculinity. But you're not gonna be triggered if you go to these other countries, but because you're automatically a god.
Oh, wow, sounds great.
Does not care where he is because he's gonna
She's selling it, dude. She's selling it for me.
Right. I was just about to say, like, bruh, she's selling it for real at this point. Like, hold on, wait, I could go over there and get treated like what? Oh yeah, I'm gone. Goofy bitch.
Go overseas, you're gonna be God. Okay, great. Why wouldn't I go?
Right. Let me book my flight now.
Any woman.
Goofy ass.
And what I've also noticed is that some of these passport bros, they just don't want to put any effort into the relationship. You know, in the West, right?
Nah, actually, it's the other way around. It's y'all are the ones that don't want to put any effort in. Y'all want us to literally do everything. Y'all want husband treatment and shame other women for giving the man that they're dating or their boyfriend wife treatment. Oh, he need to put a ring on it first, right? But you're expecting me to handle and take everything financially off the rip. Y'all want to move fast financially, but y'all want to move slow when it comes to clapping the cheeks. But then turn around and the next man don't got to work as hard as me can clap the cheeks. I'm like that. That's the whole inflation that men are trying to get away from. And yes, I use the term wholeflation. Let's keep it moving.
In the West, you have to actually make some money. You have to spend money to be with a woman. You have to really work.
It's good
to do that. But as soon as you go to other countries, it's so simple for you to get admiration, to get any woman.
Wow. Sell it, sis.
Because everything is cheap.
Okay, great.
You're just somebody who is fucking lazy and does not put any effort into these women. Just want to get everything for free because now you know you're gonna get that because you're someone in these countries since you're no
amazing
in the West.
Cool. Okay.
So what about you just admit that you are just not having what it takes to be an alpha in the Western country, and this is why you're feeling so triggered by Western women, and you go to these other countries to make up for this trigger and to get a little bit of a hit of admiration.
Not a little, it's a lot. We're gods, apparently. It's not a hit. You said we get treated like gods overseas, so why not?
Right.
Influential and very rich men in the West. And let me tell you one thing. They like the challenge, okay? They like to be able to get the best woman of the best. Doesn't mean she's going to be masculine, but they just want to have a challenge, right? They don't want to get anybody easy like
this is great.
Or in Thailand or whatever, just because you're a white man. Or you're
triggered.
With Western money.
You know what, man? Why don't you go back to your Western country and be happy then and shut the fuck up? This bitch got an OnlyFans. Like, why are you so bothered? I'm like I said, unless it's drying up. Because for real, honestly, if she was smart, she would have kept her mouth shut. Because you over here saying this, she might lose some subscribers. Because like Bo said, she kind of selling it at this point.
Actual rich alpha male like a challenge. And the challenge doesn't have to have anything to do with her being masculine.
Sure it doesn't.
Actual influential men want a woman on their shoulder that is a goddess. They do not want a woman that anybody can have. Like this woman.
Goddess, bro. See, this is what's pissing me off, bro. This is why she talking both out of both sides of her mouth, man. Because last time wasn't she talking about being worshipped? Now she over here talking this goddess talk. Sweetheart, we already know what type of man you're dealing with. See, this is what's so funny, because the men that she's talking shit about are actually the only kind of men that she can get. She keep talking all this alpha and beta shit. I'm like, an alpha ain't gonna deal with a woman who's argumentative like this. And deep down, I think she knows that. I think she knows that if she came across the quote unquote real alpha that she claimed, you wouldn't be able to pop off like this. He'll check that shit real quick, or he'll leave your ass alone. And to be honest with you, I think that's another one of the reasons why she's triggered. Because she can't find a man that'll put up with all of this. And the only ones that are the same men that you over here trying to talk shit and trash on. And I'm not talking about the passport bros. I'm talking about them guys that's buying her OnlyFans.
And I'm not like...
Oh, did you see? Look, and I think she's walking it back. She's walking it back. There was. Did you see the little undertone of racial, the little flavoring right there? You don't want a woman that anybody could have. Listen.
Like this woman, I'm not like, let me tell you one thing. I have been a woman that anybody can have. Like this woman, I'm not like... Let me tell you one thing. I have been in Southeast Asia. These women are gorgeous. They are so caring. They're so
walk it back, sis.
I am not putting hate on them, but let's be honest.
Walk it back.
These women do not have requirements like the Western women do. Personally, with some of these.
Wow. To the foreign women overseas, all of you listening, what do you think about that comment she just made right there? You don't have standards, and you will fuck any guy. Wow.
From Southeast Asia that have been dealing with Western men, and what they told me is just simply so sad. They told me that Western men come to these countries just to have low effort fun, and then they leave back into their Western countries, leaving a lot of these women pregnant. And if that is not the biggest loser beta move that there is in the world, then I don't know what is.
So,
bruh, that is a very small minority, an extremely small minority of women that is happening to overseas, bruh. Stop it, man. This is the typical, I'm gonna make the minority argument and try to make it macro. No, I'm not. She really is lost, bro. She's just triggered. She's the one that's triggered for real.
Oh, on that note, okay, cool. For the guys that do that, you are degenerates, sure. But it's like, do we ever place accountability on a woman for spreading her legs to a man that's just passing through, having raw, unprotected sex, and then getting pregnant? Takes two to make a baby, right? My body, exactly my choice. Like, where's the accountability here?
That's exactly.
Come on.
It's really pathetic that some of these passport bros just do this because they cannot get the recognition in the West country. You know, they're automatically a god in South Asia.
Beautiful, great for them.
In the West, they're nobody.
Okay.
So take a mirror and look into it, and ask yourself, why are you a nobody in the West? Why do you have to go?
Hedonism, consumerism, delusionism, whatever you want to call it. We're broken. People cut their dicks off and their tits off to try to act like the other gender. We are sick in the West. We have no family values in the West. We don't have any more character and morals in the West. We push nothing but degeneracy. People are hopped up on medication just to make it through the day. We have nothing but weak mentalities of the West. Women act like men, and then they wonder why they're not happy. Or men are pushed to be feminine and act more like women, and then they wonder why there's like going on in public and shit every once in a while. It's becoming more and more common. Do you know why? Because people aren't living a life that's true to who they are biologically. They're forced into a box in society because it's profitable for corporations, for government, for the tax man to put you in that box because they earn the most amount of profit over your happiness. As long as you're miserable, as long as you feel like you can never get ahead, you are easily manipulated. That's what it is, man. It's all a game. From the top down, we're supposed to be mad at each other because that's how they want it to be. We're supposed to be talking about loser white men, password bros. They're escaping the rat race. They found out the best move is one not to play at all, go your own way, or 2, remove yourself from the swamp and go to greener pastures. Those are the 2 winning plays that men have. And they're utilizing them. It's called options. So when a man has preferences to go overseas, or if he just likes different women with different temperaments because they make better wives, all of a sudden it's a problem. But she can have racial undertones in the shit that she's talking about, and it's okay because her opinion matters, because she's strong, boss babe, independent. But a man's side is never heard. We know what women want in a man, but when a man says what he wants in a woman, it's an issue. It's misogyny. It's these double standards that men are tired of. And that's why they go overseas in a society that still respects men.
Oh,
And not to mention, you have a OnlyFans. This is my thing. I'm like, does this woman think that she's somebody because she has an OnlyFans? And here's my thing: if that's her opinion, why the fuck aren't you back home? Why the fuck were you in Thailand then? Why are you going to these other countries that these same men are going to if the Western men are so much better?
to get recognition into these other countries.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so sad to me because a real man doesn't matter where
Real
he
man.
is, he's going to get the admiration that he deserves anywhere in the world. And stop pointing fingers at Western women. I know Western women that have been the most feminist whatever when they meet the right man who's actually someone, they can become the most loving, the most caring, the most submissive woman that there are.
And that's the problem. It took her meeting a man in order for her to do that. This is the typical, I need a man to put me in my feminine speech. She just keeps telling on herself. She keeps telling on Western women. This is probably why she turned them comments off. And she was talking herself into a fucking hole. Tell a real man, sweetheart, you have a OnlyFans, bro.
It takes the right man, but you're probably not the right man. You're probably lacking. That's why you go to these countries in Southeast Asia where you're automatically a god for just being from the West.
Just keep selling it.
Fingers at Western women and point finger at yourself. Why are Western women triggering you? Why are they triggering you?
Look at
Probably because you're lacking. There's men in the West who
Look
do
at her,
get
look
the
at her.
recognition because they're somebodies. They have the money, they have the success, they have whatever it takes to be admired, but you don't have it. That's why you have to settle for going to these countries. And if you were at least genuine, there's people who are genuinely.
And what's funny is that most of my successful friends that are multimillionaires don't have marriages with American women.
Right now, that's a dig for your ass. Hold on, what is he doing?
I think if I don't know a single wealthy dude that's married to an American woman. I really don't. Someone says in the comments, so what's the problem then? If Western women don't like these men, what does it matter to you if they go somewhere else for their emotional and physical needs? Western women having a tantrum because men choose other women who treats them better. Typical. It says I'm from Morocco and most of our women are somewhat still decent. So there's not really a reason for me to look elsewhere. But with women like this, I understand why passport bros is a thing in the US. Someone is projecting. I had to chime in after watching the Legion of Men reaction to her video at a beach in Southeast Asia. There it is. You come across as jealous. Pure jealousy. I've been to 41 countries and she's absolutely clueless. I've been traveling way before passport bros was a thing. If this is what you guys have to deal with in the West, I'll say to young men this: go your own way and keep traveling, because travel builds character and confidence. Let the Western narcissistic feminist movement die by itself. They need us way more than we need them. Oh, we have a cuck here. This guy says, listen to this cuck comment. I'm a full beta, but that seems like more of an alpha move, to be fair. Queen Beauty Ray. Some guy asked, what do you mean? And someone responded, a true alpha would be able to get any woman. Betas can't. And since they don't want to admit it, they leave elsewhere. Okay. And someone responds, a true alpha doesn't want to get any woman, though, nor does he want to spend a lot of his time searching for a needle in a haystack. Alphas are proactive problem solvers and they lead by example. They're not going to try endlessly cramming a square peg into a round hole for subpar results. They know what they want in a partner and they go find it. That way they could spend more time being productive rather than deluding themselves that they've achieved something by a smooth talking feminist into bed that they're not compatible with anyway. Also, you need a lot of coin to move and live overseas, which indicates self-sufficiency and a degree of success.
Thank you, bruh. Yeah, I see why she turned the comments off, y'all. I see why she turned the comments off now.
There you go. You're spot on. There's nothing bait about traveling abroad to find your ideal mate when the cards are stacked against you in your own country. And someone says, if you want to find alpha men, you should write letters to prison and find your future love there. TLDR, Western women who are angry that you're opening your options up. This is the most triggered I've ever seen Bella Ray. And this guy probably is a long time sub too. Imagine that. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Oof. Anyways, thought you guys would enjoy this one. She's gotten a bit of blowback. She couldn't contain her calm feminine demeanor for even a 10-minute video. It got hella triggered at the end. So all the boys keep sharing stories of going overseas, achieving success, financial freedom, starting families, anything that triggers them. I hate to see a man happy.
For real, they really do, man. That was hilarious, man. Shout out the Legion of Men. We got 104 watching. Please hit that like button. Yeah, she mad, bro. She crazy mad, man. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead. We going on almost 2 hours, man. Please hit that like button, you guys. Please hit that like button. And again, shout out to Bo. I need to get back to work, getting this content up because, like I said, I got invited to a Thai wedding. Like I said, I'm leaving tomorrow, so I need to get back to it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I was gonna do another reaction to Legion of Men, man, because I think it's important. But you know what? I think I'm gonna switch up and I'm just gonna react to the situation that Skylar was talking about in Brazil, because something tells me we'll get more of a laugh out of that in comparison to what I originally was gonna talk about tomorrow. So shout out to everybody that sent the super chat. Oh damn! Before I leave, Dwayne Jackson with the $5 says men with no backbone acting like stands for women. I'm like, see, that's what her idea of a real man is, but she ain't gonna say it out loud. And he also became a new member, man. Appreciate that, my brother. Yeah, man. Oh no, I'm going to Surin. I'm not going to Isan. I'm going to Surin. But yeah, man, appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time. I might push it back to 9:30, but either way, around that time, bro, we'll go ahead and chop it up, man. Appreciate you guys. Keep stamping them passports. Till next time, you guys. Deuces. And y'all know how we ride out when we fly out. Yeah.